I guess I was just listening to Cole's false prophets. Thinking about the words he said. Oh shit, can I top it? Think about it. My friends saying I'm off topic. Too obsessed with being famous. Just go back to being honest. Well, my anxiety is stopping my sobriety. I'm much too high to see that there's a higher me. A different side of me inside of me. I would expect to see. Had too much pride in me to see it's on this. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Michael Pina Senior Show. This is episode 115, and this is my first official live show coming to you here January 27th, 2019. Listen, this is a show to help you live on less than you make, stay out of debt, so you can live and give like nobody else. Listen, Rachel Cruz said, "The cure for comparisons is contentment. Gratitude will lead you to contentment." And we're going to talk about that a little bit. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that you understand that I am live and I got things set up, I think, that you'll be able to call in. If you'd like to call in, you can call me at 774-287-9323. We'll take your call and I'll put you on. Also, if you'd like to email me, I've actually got my email set up right here. So you could actually email me a question at coachp2210 at yahoo.com, and I'll answer that question right away. I'm looking at my email, it'll come up. Also, catch this on podbean.com. Go to podbean.com, download that for free, and I think it sounds better on there. So you can catch that and take a listen to that. So what I'm talking about today is just being content. And it took me a long time to be content. Meg and I were in financial peace, and this is one of the things that they talked about was being content with where you're at. It's tough in this world that we live in today with social media and everything. Everybody wants to post everything, the great things that they're doing and everything. But you know what? Are these people really content? You have to be content where you are at. Don't compare yourself to everybody. Look at yourself. Look at your own family. You're doing a budget like I always tell you to do. If you haven't gone to everydollar.com by now, do that. And if you're doing that, you're reaching little goals every day, and you're doing things that you're supposed to do to be able to be successful, you should be content. All right? You're being successful every day, and you should be doing things that you should be grateful for. You should have gratitude towards. And that's what I want to be able to see for you. I want you to be content, and it took me forever to get there. My voice is a little scratchy right now, and I'm actually pretty sore too, because this morning I was at Elite Football Academy, and QB Velocity, where tomorrow's quarterbacks are made today. That's my son and my business. We are the quarterback coaches for Elite Football Academy, and we were there today. And I just love working with young kids. I just love, the development. And, they've got, seeing some of these kids, they've been going there now for 5 or 6 years, and seeing the way that they've been able to do and what they're able to do. If you live in this area and you've got a quarterback, or if you've got somebody that, just to work out and train for football, go to elitefootballacademy.com. Go to QB Velocity on Facebook and message us there so that we can talk to you about your quarterback if you'd like. So, I see I got a couple of people watching me. I appreciate that. And, this show is supposed to be talking about my money to help you with your money. But what I want it to be is for you to ask me some questions so that I can help you. I'll talk about anything that's going on with your money today. I want to help you with it. I want to talk to you about it because it's going to help me. And that's the thing when I'm talking about Elite Football Academy, and what I love about being there with those guys is, these guys, Tom and, Jeff Lang, just great guys that are running it. And I like being around those types of positive and great people. And that's what you need to surround yourself with. I want to grow this community with great people that are going to help each other. All right. I keep on doing studio
but we're going to be moving, so I'm kind of doing the work here so we can concentrate on what my real estate agent wants us to do inside the house. But I wouldn't been able to even do anything out here if it wasn't for Bob Barker Electric, and he's part of our community. He's a great guy. You need some electrical work done, Bob Barker at 781-767-9676. And also Paul Hilt. You see the new sheetrock behind me. He's done the whole thing over here. It's been great. And Paul, he's a handyman. Help each other. If we're helping Paul, he's making some extra money for himself. He's doing work for you and improving your home and doing things. Bob Barker's doing things for you. Elite Football Academy. These guys are all in my community. I want you to be part of this community. I want them to be part of my community always. All right. But Paul Hiltz, 617-719-6647. He's a guy, he'll do anything for you. And, he's the type of guy that you want around. And if you have the right people around you, I watch Shark Tank a lot. And, I always tell you, get rid of your loser's friend. And a guy got a deal with one of the sharks. And he even said, you surround yourself with people making no money, you ain't gonna make any money. You surround yourself with some millionaires, eventually you'll become a billionaire. So make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Be part of this community. When I'm doing this show, and I want you to think about your money and where you're at with your money, and follow the baby steps. All right. And for those of you who don't know the Dave Ramsey baby steps by now, baby step one, $1,000 emergency fund. Baby step two, we're paying off all our debt except for our home. You're using the debt snowball. Baby step three, you have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, a fully funded emergency fund. Baby step four, 15% of your household income going towards retirement. Baby step five, we're going to save for college education. Baby step six, we're going to pay the house off. And then baby step seven, we're going to live and give like nobody else. So see where you are in those baby steps. Talk to me if you need help within those baby steps. We're working on, Meg and I, we're going to that. We're going to Middleborough. We live in Brockton. I just found something that was close to home in Middleborough that fit into our time. A group. Everybody's been there. It's just been absolutely fantastic. And they have dinner every Wednesday night. We go there, and there's a restaurant. I wish I knew the restaurant. I'm gonna have to find out the name of the restaurant so I can let you know and give them a plug. But they donate that time and that food so that people can go there and sit down and have a meal with everybody within the church community. And it's just been absolutely great for Meg and I and to be and meet other people and to hear where they are. People are in different spots and people have different situations. So it's good to hear where they're at so you can learn. And that's what I want you to do here. I want you to learn. If you've got something you want to talk about, bring it up with me. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. And, this here is live. And I really didn't advertise that much because I didn't know how this was going to go. But, obviously you'll be able to see this on YouTube. Go back to some of my old shows. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, because I need subscribers. I want you to help me be part of my community. All right, and like I said, send me questions. Let me know because I'll go on air and I'll stay on air for an hour. If you keep me on here for an hour, I don't care. It's your show. I want to do this for you. This is the first live show that I had scheduled. So again, if you're just watching now and you're getting on, I see I got a couple of people watching. Email me, text me. I got my phone right here. Call me, 774-287-9323. I got something. I got somebody asking a question. See, I got to figure out how to do this right. So somebody just put something up on YouTube. Let's see if I can do this here on live. All right, let's see. I don't want to have any dead air time. And by the way, the intro song, and I'll plug him forever, and I'm gonna use him as my my intro is T-Rad Radley. So look at this guy. I came and I'm trying to set up interviews. So I'm hoping to make this more interesting with more interviews and people that that you want to hear. You want to come on my show, you want to talk to me, let me know what he does and what's he doing to be successful in trying to, get a music career. I've had Casey De Lorraine here. He's a past guy. We've had him in here. I'm going to try to get more interviews in here to make it more interesting because I want you to learn what the different careers are and what people are doing to be successful. Because I want you to be successful. Sometimes, it isn't so much what you're spending your money on. It's sometimes you're just not making enough money. So, I'm sorry. Again, I'm on live right now, and I'm trying to get to this question and trying to see what this person might be saying. And unfortunately, I'm not good at this. I'm trying to get better, and hopefully, as I go along, I will get better at this. So let's try to see what. No question. I thought there was a question, but you know what? Think about where you're at, and let me know. But for you UPS people out there, I've had some questions about, this contract. It's a done deal. We got to suck it up now at this point. And what we got to do now is we got to vote in the right leadership and make sure that we have the right people that are going to be involved with us. Because if we don't have the right people that are running our contract and doing the things for us, we're always going to get the short end of the stick. And that's what I feel like with this contract, that the UPS got the upper hand. And I hate to say it like that, but I think it's true, and I think that what we need to do is we got to vote in the right type of teams to leadership that we need and we want. I mean, Sean O'Brien, I talk about him all the time from Local 25. I'll promote him until he becomes the Teamster president because he's the type of guy that, well, I'm in Local 653. Local 25 is in Boston. And I talked to management. Oh, wait a minute. We got a call right there. All right, here we go. Hello, you're on the Michael Pina Senior Show. It's Tom B. What's going on, Tom? Oh, wait a minute. Tom, you got me? See, that's what's great about this. That's what's great about this. Because I'm able to talk to people and reach out to people. I got people in Southern California, Chicago, and you're in, where are you on, Virginia right now?
Yeah, I'm in Virginia right now, and in the summers we're up on the Cape, and, I've a long time, and let me tell you, first off, I want to thank you. I think you have an incredible show out there. We're going to try and get more subscribers, people listening, because you do have a lot of wisdom in a lot of different areas, from everything. I mean, it's funny, I was just thinking about it, and you're like, okay, what kind of friends do you hang out with? Well, no, that's an important factor in your life.
Exactly.
You hang out with people that are doing the wrong things, hey, you're going to see it that way. You're hanging out with this idea, or I'm doing this, or I'm picking up this side job, and, next thing you know, your wheels are turning, and you're doing something good in your life,
That's right. Success breeds success.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I really, want to thank you for all of that. I mean, from, the Mount Ida thing, that's kind of when I initially got captivated, and that impacted a lot of students out there, and they're all doing well, it seems so far. They're learning. This is life. You have to adjust, and you got to adjust the sails, as they say. And,
exactly.
I really appreciate all the shows you've been doing there. So I had a quick question, kind of good for the youth, because I know your show kind of touches, on young people and old and everybody in between, but, you got a lot of these kids that are, they're young adults now. They'll be graduating from college. Let's say, your son from Nichols or from students from Mount Ida, wherever they moved on to. And, saving and seeking ways to cut expenses is a big thing that, they need to learn at an early age. So, what do you recommend for these kind of people coming out? Like, what are the best ways they can kind of save in the beginning? And, best way to cut expenses. Like, I know, for example, even, with my daughter when she was younger, it's like, hey, there's a lot of variables with car insurance. Maybe they don't realize you can have a higher deductible, you can cut this out or implement this, That's one way to say it. So, what are some recommendations you got there, Mike?
Well,
the youth coming out.
Exactly. Well, you know what I always say, the best place to go when you got nothing to do is to go to work. So the first thing is, the first thing is they got to work. So, I had this conversation with my son. I mean, you got to work. And then what you do is you learn to save, you learn to live on less than you make, okay? And then you learn to give. And when they start doing those things, the things start to fall in place as far as, expenditures and stuff like that. And they have to be on a written budget. I mean, I try to explain it to people all the time that if you're not on a budget, then you don't know where your money's going. And a budget doesn't mean that you can't spend your money. A budget just means that you have control of your money, that you're telling your money what to do. And I was just explaining this to my son. I don't care if you make $50 because he's just working, doing work study right now, or if you're making $500. You've got to know where that money's going so you can plan it out. And then
I know it's true. Like you even mentioned, like when you were doing the budget last month, it's interesting that you're starting to see like where are you? Like hey, maybe we're spending too much at Starbucks.
Exactly.
You kind of see that, and it's probably very eye opening. I'm sure you detected some areas yourself.
I mean, I really got on a strict written budget because I didn't want to be hypocritical. I started the show in February of 2018, and I started doing a written budget in January of 2018, like to the point of every single dollar, just like the app says, every dollar. And now I've taken that information, I put it on a spreadsheet, and I've been able to examine exactly where I've spent every single dollar in 2018. I've been able to see where my money's come.
Areas that you found that you thought like, gee, we're spending too much on,
Well,
Starbucks, or we're spending
food.
too
Well,
much on eating out, or
I knew that the Starbucks was a problem, so we actually did good on that this year. We spent like $1,400 on going out, which is nothing. You know, you budget $100, a little over budget, but not that big of a food. And we were right at 15% of our income we were spending on food. So that's groceries every week. So, that was a lot of money, to tell you the truth.
oh yeah, and that's typically a big one is food is expensive.
Exactly.
I was thinking too. I was kind of chuckling. I'm like, not to get into any political things, but hey, I'm glad that the government shutdown is over, and hopefully they can work things out. But I'm like, well, how many of those people had that 3 to 6 month emergency set up?
Exactly.
I still went to the Michael P. and the Senior Show, because everybody after one paycheck, there was a lot of issues that were coming up, and sadly, there are a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck, and it just kind of put people out. But
and that's what you try to teach kids, right? And that's what you try to teach kids, to do the budget so that you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You know exactly what you have for money. You follow these baby steps that I teach, and you're not one of the 80% of America living paycheck to paycheck. Because once you don't get a paycheck, it's a disaster.
Yeah, and the thing is, hey, I've had a few myself. Like I mentioned to you, I got hit by a baseball, in my left wrist. And sure, it's cost me a few bucks. I got to go, it's this copay and another copay and X-rays, and I'm on demand, but that wasn't something I planned for.
Exactly.
You do have to kind of do that, and hopefully things kind of work its way out. So what are some of the other things? I mean, for these young kids coming out, I mean, creative ways to save, like whether it be through car insurance.
Well, one of the biggest things too is not to go into debt. I just had again this conversation. I mean, this is one of the biggest things. They set up tables and they give away free T-shirts so they can, get a credit card after you get a free T-shirt. If your biggest wealth building tool is your income, so if your income is going towards payments, don't get a credit card, don't get a car payment. Now you can save and you can pay for car insurance. I mean, I use Liberty Mutual, and I got a great guy there. He's on my endorsed local providers. His name's Dan. I hate to say it, I can't remember his last name, but he is a broker. So he can shop around and get you the cheapest insurance that you can find. So you can get car insurance that way. But that's not what people are losing money on. People are losing money on car payments, credit card payments, student loan payments. Those are the three biggest things. If you can avoid those three things, now your income is yours. Now you can save. Now you can that you may have. So the key is to stay out of debt.
Oh, it's true because they with these young kids, if you're going to a store and you don't have the cash for something, then you shouldn't be getting it.
Exactly. I was just gonna say it. If you don't have the money, you can't buy it. You got to have that discipline.
And it was funny for, and I thought it was really interesting. She said, they finally, my kids have been out of high school now for a while, and now it's really crowded, and there's been a lot of different situations going on. But she said it's really good that they did implement this kind of course, like on finance and some basic things, like when you come out, and it's like thinking, wow, that's great. Like kids need to know this, like basic, maybe even like on taxes, and how to fill them out, and what you need to know, or just some basic budgeting. So I thought it was great. I hope they implement that in all the public schools and private, throughout the nation, because some of these basic things aren't being taught.
Exactly. And that's the thing. If people out there, if you belong to a school or a church and you want financial peace to be taught, the financial peace coordinator. So it's teaching the Dave Ramsey philosophy and everything that I'm talking about. So if you want me to do that for you, by all means, get in touch with me and let me know. But also, if you got some one-on-one things, that's my job as a coach. I can help you through whatever it is. I'm licensed in so many different things, and I've given up my licenses because I didn't want to do kind of what those companies wanted me to do. So I'm just trying to teach people what I've learned and what I know, and just try to pass it on. So
and I think just the onset of your show, I mean, it really, one, it's like who you hang out with, but two, it's like being content.
Yes.
That's like a really big thing out there.
It's not being one of the Joneses, as we used to say, right? You're not trying to impress people that don't even like you. Going out and and I did it too. Look I've done stupid. I've done stupid a million times. So you don't want to be that person that's going out and buying a brand new car because you're trying to impress people on credit.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I mean, being content. My daughter's kind of like that. Just to go for like a walk, a nature walk, like down a path. Or
Exactly.
Look at a beautiful like rainbow and sunset. I mean, even for me, like it was very humbling, with this broken collarbone experience, because it's like, you might have you've had a long day, today. You're probably tired and so exhausted and screaming, you know what I mean? But it's like, hey, you can move your hands all the way around, but I couldn't even open a doorknob with my left hand.
Yeah.
And now I'm able to do it. So wow, just to walk, just to move arms the way they're supposed to, being content. You might be tired and you had a bad day, but you get this and it's an eye opener, and it's like it's the only thing I ever broke my whole life. But
and contentment comes from gratitude.
It's coming back, and I'm like, wow, I can do something that as simple as opening a doorknob.
Exactly. But I mean, you got to be grateful for what you have. I mean, I'm lucky that I have a great wife and kids, and a nice home to live in. And we do have 2 vehicles that are old, but they still.
And she puts me in check, on a lot of things. Or we can't do that, or hey, we're happy with our vehicle too. It's older, but it's the Toyota. It's been great. I mean, it's been running for a long time, and it's like a hybrid, and it's just doing terrific. And it's like, yeah, you think you could get a new car, but you really need, car payment.
Right.
Then the insurance goes up. And,
exactly.
Like a champ. So, hey, that's something, you could go out and get it. Yeah, sure, I could go ahead and do that.
And I always say it doesn't mean you can't get a brand new car, but you got to pay cash. Yeah. And it can't be more than 50% of your household income. So if your household income's $100,000, if you have $50,000 worth of vehicle, things with wheels that are going down in value, that's right on the edge. But if you're a millionaire, then you can go out and pay cash for a $50,000 car. Who cares? So become a millionaire before you getting these vehicles, and it can be done. That's my point that I try to make.
And it's kind of funny, back in my younger day, I got this, Honda Prelude back in '84. It's funny. And this is hanging with some people. So they were like, I got this And I always thought, wow, I'd like to get one of those. They're really kind of sporty looking. And anyways, he said he was getting it out in like West Virginia. Like there was this Honda deal, and it was like, compared to like the DC area, it was like a bargain. It was like so much cheaper. And I'm like, gee, this is a good idea. And he put me in touch with the guy, and I went out there and I traded in my old like 1970 VW Buzz, and I drove back with this '84 Honda Prelude. But I saved a lot of money. It was just talking to people and getting ideas. Do you want to pay $20,000 when you can get the same thing for 15?
Exactly.
Kind of a no-brainer.
Exactly.
So, anyways, that's that. I wish everybody, good luck with this like Mount Ida thing in the future. I know you'd mentioned Coach Landis. There was a tweet out there that maybe he'd like to have something for the graduating class. And I really think it's something. All these Mount Ida people, there's such a bond there. It would be a great thing to do something maybe in the spring or summer, and just keep it going, because the memories are going to live on forever.
That's right. And those are all right. And I hope to get some of those guys. I'm going to try to get some of those guys on my show so that we go. But and we'll definitely be talking to Tom. That's Tom B. I get a lot of information from him, and I appreciate it all, Tom.
No, I enjoy listening to the show, and I appreciate all you do. And it's everything. I mean, I think like, hey, people need to get a will, and I'm like, I gotta get sick on that one too. So it's like,
Brent Warren.
You just never know in life.
That's right, Brent Warren and Brockton. That's who I plug for estate planning. Brent Warren and Brockton. So he's a great guy. He'll do the right thing for you.
Right. Sounds good. Well, listen, I appreciate everything, Mike, and we'll probably see you up in the summertime there, up on the Cape, or hey, maybe even New Hampshire. It's beautiful up there. You're gonna love it.
Definitely. All right, thank you.
Okay, appreciate it. Take care.
All right, we'll see you now.
All right,
Bye now. So that first phone call, B, that was a great conversation with him. And he's been watching the show for a while, and I hope that you guys all become watchers, listeners. Go to Michael Pina Sr., Twitter and Instagram, and also like my page, Financial Coaching, because, you know what I always say. I want to win. I want to help you win. Let's win this thing together.
But now everyone expects some shit I can't handle. Riding on from the bottom. But my father been kind of proud of me. See the adult is coming out of me. It's the spitting itch in him, alcoholism included.